this week, bringing on another food truck, and since that's still part of our current issue with Golden Fork Awards and the food trucks,
sure,
brought on Amy Black. She's the owner of Supper Truck, and it's sort of a creative twist on Southern food. So
fantastic,
Amy.
We
have Amy.
Good to see you.
Nice to see you. Thanks for having me.
I love the term supper. It's not one we have a lot in New Mexico. It's more of a Southern thing, right?
Yes.
And you're from the South. You're from what, Charleston?
Yes, I moved here from Charleston, South Carolina. I'm originally from Florida, but my parents are from Georgia.
So in Southern parlance, what does supper mean?
Supper, well, in the South, it goes breakfast, dinner, supper. There is no lunch, and I thought that was hilarious as a kid because I am from Orlando, so I knew breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and then when we visit my family in Georgia, their lunch just disappeared, and I thought it was hilarious, so that's why I named my truck the Supper Truck.
So what brought you there from there to New Mexico?
I moved out here when my husband matched for his residency program at UNM. So
good.
We were in Charleston for about 8 or 9 years and moved out here and just love it.
Amazing.
The Supper Truck, fill us in on what you serve and what your specialties are.
Sure. We are a Southern fusion truck. So we take traditional Southern recipes and put our own modern twist on them, sometimes bringing in Asian flavors. Like today I brought our fried chicken banh mi sandwich, which is a customer favorite. And the other dish we're really known for is our shrimp and grits.
Shrimp and grits.
Yes, which is always changing. It's a seasonal take on it.
Now,
it's always good.
Now the grits is usually like a breakfast thing. Can you eat that any time of day?
You absolutely can eat it any time of day. And in South Carolina and North Carolina, it really is a staple dinner.
Yeah.
Every restaurant has their own take on shrimp and grits. So
And I love grits. I grew up in Louisiana, so
okay, great.
not a whole lot of places you can get grits.
Right.
So,
And we bring ours in from a small mill in South Carolina. We get a shipment about once a week. So.
Yeah, it's not Quaker instant grit.
yeah.
It's the real thing.
Fill me in. I'm here originally from California, and I live in New Mexico. So grits are like from another planet to me. So how do you eat them? What's the best way to enjoy them? Fill me in on a couple ways that I would really love grits.
Well, grits are a milled corn product.
Right.
So it's most people in the South eat them as a savory dish. You can eat them in the morning with cheese and eggs and bacon or sausage.
Sounds good.
Or we do sometimes a grillade, which is kind of a Louisiana dish with slow roasted beef and a tomato bell pepper gravy over grits, or fish and grits, and of course our favorite is the shrimp and grits.
Wonderful.
Sounds good.
So tell us a little bit about some of the stuff you're doing with the truck. I mean, it's not just parking somewhere and serving food, but you have like a pretty set schedule of like what you like to do with the truck. So tell us a little bit about where you set up and how these sort of concepts came up.
Yeah, well, one of the reasons I got a food truck was I love the community that surrounds food trucks. So we work very closely with the Suppermonkey. We found sort of our food truck soulmate with them, and we call ourselves Suppermonkey. And we're focusing on putting on a lot of our own events in collaboration with Inhabitants of Berkey too, which is a Facebook project.
Sure.
So the three of us get together and brainstorm and come up with fun ideas for the city. Tonight is Tasty Tuesday at Hyder Park in Nob Hill. So we have live music by Sage Harrington each Tuesday. Tonight there's a free yoga class by Julianne Yoga. And then the Suppermonkey and the Supper Truck will provide the food, and families come out and bring blankets and just hang out in the park. So that is 4:30 to 8:30 tonight. We also do some Sunday events at Baton Park, films and food trucks.
I saw a little thing on that online.
Yes.
Very
That's the
interesting.
Future was on Sunday, right?
Yeah. Next up will be Princess Bride, but we're determining the next date and location.
Love that movie.
Yeah, me too.
I wish you didn't have to go through all the permitting and all the stuff that you have to go through just to put this on, and that becomes a bit burdensome at times, I know. I wish it was easier.
I wish it was too. We don't mind getting the permits but it'd be nice if it was a little more streamlined so that we could focus more on fun and community and the stuff that we love.
Have you talked to the city or the officials on this?
Yes, we are talking with the city, and they are working with us.
Good.
We've set up some meetings over the next couple weeks, so hopefully we can keep our spot at Baton Park and keep doing fun things there.
Be great. So lately we've been hearing a lot about Art Bar downtown, and you have something called Supper at Art Bar. What's this all about?
So Art Bar just opened a couple weeks ago. It's at the corner of Gold and 2nd, and it is a nonprofit bar that proceeds go to local art nonprofits.
Great concept.
Yeah,
Simple.
yeah, it is. So they just want to deal with the bar part of it. It's liquor, beer, and wine, and we're helping them out with the food.
Oh.
So all sorts of events are going on. The Monkey is also providing food there. So it's a membership-only club. It's $30 a year, but you can bring 10 guests with you, and there's just all sorts of cool stuff that's happening. Brunch will be starting in August, which we'll be helping out with. And variety shows, theater performances, really fun stuff.
I can't stand it anymore. You've got to hold this sandwich. Tell us about the sandwich and what's in it.
Sure. Well, this is a customer favorite for sure. It's our fried chicken banh mi sandwich. So we're a Southern truck. We had to do fried chicken, but we wanted to do something more fun than just a blue plate fried chicken and mashed potato.
Right.
Sure.
So a banh mi is a Vietnamese sandwich. It has pickled daikon and carrot. That's what you see on top.
Turn it around too, so that there's the. Oh yeah, there you go.
So we make our own pickled daikon and carrot. Has fresh cucumber, jalapeno, cilantro, and our special momo sauce, which we make. It's a sriracha herbed mayo. Also really good for dipping your French fries
Is that what I
in.
smell? Something smells good.
Possibly.
And it
the whole
smells kind
thing.
of spicy.
and it's our own seasoning that we use for our fried chicken as well. So.
How do you do all this in the confines of a truck? That's what I want to know.
It's a little crazy. We also work out of the Art Bar kitchen to give us a little more space and
Sure.
storage. So we spend a couple days a week just prepping, chopping vegetables, that kind of thing.
Yeah.
But yeah, we get pretty cozy on the truck.
I'll bet. I'll bet. So this is your most popular item. Do you get calls for just straight up fried chicken and some of the real traditional Southern stuff?
Yeah, we do, and occasionally we'll do a fried chicken basket. I really like to encourage people to try our more creative offerings.
Sure.
But if somebody asks, certainly we'll do it.
And you guys also have like the waffle chicken taco, right?
Yes,
wow.
which we've had Facebook demands for lately. So
What is it again? Waffle chicken tacos.
chicken and waffle tacos. So they might even be on the menu tonight, but certainly at some point this week. So it is a waffle taco with our seasoned fried chicken, a strawberry compound butter that we make, and
man.
maple syrup. So we love chicken and waffles at the Supper Truck.